not some like unicorn dream. You made it actually. You made me want to work harder in my pursuit of my dream because you made it a reality.
Well, it feels really good to take the hoops away. Like, you know, it's like, honestly, this is what's been happening in the end. This is what happens in any industry. The person kind of looks like you reminds you of yourself. Like, they get a chance, okay? Like, that's been happening for white dudes for a minute, okay? And it's been working out, okay? There's some good-ass white directors out there. I gotta give it to them. But, you know, it's some other folks' time now. And I just, you know, I've had to jump through a bunch of unnecessary hoops to prove I can do something I've been known I could do. And I was in a position where I could just put those hoops aside and say, trust me, I got them, they're amazing, and they didn't fail me. And it was the best thing. It's the best thing to experience.
Yeah. And the change is coming. It really is. I mean, I'm in the seat where I'm privileged to help, you know, evaluate directors and hire them. And also proud to say Lionsgate is in the top 3 studios in terms of our proportions of women and people of color hiring directors.
I got no panic phone call about it. I got no panic phone calls about it.
And you never will.
Yeah,
and it's across like a lot of our shows. We've been doing that, and our hopefully we're gonna keep those numbers high.
Well, that's the thing. It's like when you bring new people into the conversation, they start to tell different kinds of stories. It's better for the audience. You know, it's just in terms of just the money part of what we do. It's better. More people show up for things that have more people in it that look like them, which is so shocking, I know. But it's now proven in the ratings data, it's across the board. There's plenty of evidence that says when you put more people behind and in front of the screen that look like the people showing up for the thing, more people come, you know?
Yeah, and also, for the people who say, well, we can't do it or we can't find the people, again, you're proving that, no, you can. And Ava's
you can. It's not always easy, but you can, because it wasn't built for them. You know, the routes in were not made clear to most of these people. Like you know, just like you, like they were 13 or whenever I decided, like it was really like, I don't know how to make a movie, y'all. Like I don't know who to call, there's no uncle, like there's no book that tells, like I don't know what to do. I bought a book called How to Produce, for real, okay? And it was like page 1, okay, what I gotta do. Okay, we gotta incorporate, we gotta get a little bank account. I'm telling like I had to figure this shit out, okay? There are books, y'all, we can figure it out. But I think that's the difference, is like there's no generational sort of like guidepost or route or someone, you know, on the wall in the family home who did it before. There's none of that. And so if I can sort of be a lifeline to someone who so deserves it and is ready for it, then what's the problem, you know? Why do I have to play the same Hollywood game and pretend like I can't find? No, they're right here, and they're ready. It will cost nothing to bring them into the DGA. Let's do it.
What's interesting about Dear White People also is that every episode sort of has a specific theme or character that it sort of focuses on. You sort of, you know, in the title sequence, you show like, okay, it's kind of going to be focused more on this character. How do you sort of prep that in the room? Is that planned? Does it sort of evolve to focusing on someone? And then how do you bring a director in that you feel, okay, this director is perfect for this episode?
Well, I'll preface by saying season 3 challenges a lot of the things we've established. And it does so because the characters are having to sort of come up against their own ideas of themselves, and it all feels very natural. We do kind of mess with that a little bit. But one thing we still do, and we certainly were doing then, is, you know, I want to stick to one point of view at a time. I sort of like, it's a limitation that makes for some really great creative choices. And I felt like we don't spend enough time with these kind of people ever. So let's give them a whole damn episode, you know? Like let's spend the whole time in Lionel's shoes, or, you know, Coco or Sam or whoever it is, because these characters always get short shrift. Now that they've been established, I think we can open it up just a little bit, because there are so many popular characters on the show, and we wanted to figure out a way to expand the scope and try to top ourselves again. So we tweaked that formula just a little bit. But it wasn't difficult, because all of the characters are in each other's lives. So, you know, it wasn't hard to sort of work in different story points. The difficulty was just sort of reminding ourselves to stay in their point of view. So when I see Sam in the Lionel episode, I see her as Lionel sees her. Which is, I think, is just a fun way to watch. You know, I'm always looking for what's the surprising little way to have you lean in just a little bit and not have this just be wallpaper on while you're doing something else?
Yeah. Well, let's actually, we have one more clip before we get to some Q&A, so why don't we roll this one now?
He used to text me facts about weird things like the moon. It's waxing tonight, sandwich. It's a waning gibbous tonight, sandwich. I never even Googled what those words mean. All that rejection.
He never thought of that as rejection. He was just worried about you.
How do you know?
We stayed in contact, even after you went on